a video of just like overview of how to get driver's license here in Korea. And Gertie wants to say hi while this is happening. So everyone, this is Gertie if you haven't seen her before. Anyways, so overall in Korea there are 3 tests that you have to do to get a driver's license. The first test is the written test or computer test. Gertrude. Sorry. Is the written test, but right now it's computerized. That's just 40 questions, and you have to get sorry, my other cat Kimchi just jumped and knocked over the phone. But anyways, back where I was. So there's 40 questions on the written test, and you, for a class 2 license, which is general cars, then you need to get 60 points or higher to pass. And I'm not sure exactly how the points are for each question, but I think it's pretty simple to do that. I will go more in depth on like how what type of questions there are and everything in the next video. But yeah, this is pretty simple to do. So it's just 40 questions. You gotta get 60 points for a class 2 license and 70 points for a class 1 license. That's just more bigger vehicles and things like that. So that's the first test. The second test is a course test, which if you look up any course driving test in Korea, every course is exactly the same. No matter which city you are in, it's all the same layout. So you just need to drive that, and that's the test that a majority of people fail. There's a 70% fail rate on that test, just due to mostly the T parking zone. It's a very small area, and again, I will talk more about that, like how what you actually have to do for that test, and some tips and things like that in another video. So that's the second test, is the course test. And then last is the third test, which is like a city driving test. For this, you have typically 4 courses that you need to memorize, and then you randomly will be assigned one of the courses to drive while listening to just the voice of a navigation, and it's going to be in Korean. I don't think there's any English option for the third test, but yeah, just memorizing the course is probably the best bet. I haven't gotten to that test yet, but I will talk more about it once I do finish the test. So that's the 3 tests, and after the third test you will have gotten your license. But before you can take any of these tests, you need to get a health checkup, which is just for your eyes and ears. That's basically it, just testing if you can see well and hear well. And that's all you really need to do before you are able to do the testing. And now I'll go into why I decided to go to a driving academy, or Hagwon, here in Korea. For my area in Jeollanam-do, the only place that I can do the testing for all of the license would be in Naju, which is a city, a small little city, about an hour away from where I live in Mokpo. So everyone will have to do at least the first test, the computer test, in Naju. And then if you do go to a Hagwon, you can take the second and third test in your city. But if you do not go to a Hagwon, you will need to go to Naju for each test that you attempt. So for me, just schedule wise, that was just not gonna work because I am teaching here, and I believe that the Naju DMV closes at 6 p.m. so it just was not it was just too difficult to schedule. So that is why I decided to go the Hagwon, the academy route, just so I can take the tests easier, get it done faster, and also I'm able to practice each test with my instructors at the Hagwon. So that's the big advantages of going to a Hagwon, but it is very pricey. To do the 3 tests just in your local DMV, so for me it would be in Naju, for all of those tests and the health test checkup all combined would be about $70. Very cheap, but might be more if you fail the test and have to redo them. So that's just the test fees. But for the Hagwon, you have to pay the test fees as well as the Hagwon fees. So just to be signed up to the Hagwon, at least here in Mokpo, it was about $560. And then again, you have to pay the test fees on top of that. So that is biggest con is the price, but I definitely recommend going to a Hagwon if you are if the DMV is very far away from where you live. But yeah, that's what I have to say about the whole process of getting a driver's license here in Korea, as well as the pros and cons of going to a Hagwon. Sorry, Gertie is still down here wanting attention. But yeah, I just wanted to share that information with you. I realize I haven't really talked about what I'm doing and how to get a driver's license here. I've just been talking about the steps that I've been doing as I'm doing them. So I thought this would be a very nice video for you. I know not many people are interested right now, most likely from my channel, about getting driver's license in Korea, but I thought it would be very useful for anyone who is trying to get one in Korea, and also interesting for those who are in different countries and just wanted to see how different it is to get driver's license compared to their home country in Korea. But yeah, that's about everything for this video. If you liked it, please put a thumbs up. If you did not, go ahead, put a thumbs down. And yeah, please stay safe, happy, and healthy. Bye bye.